Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, I'm May and I'm currently a sophomore attending Brown, and I'm here with my friend Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a junior attending Carnegie Mellon.
We're currently both on winter break right now, and we were thinking of fun things to do together. So we're going to be taking the new SAT. Why would you do that to yourself, you ask? Well, good question. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know this already, but someone DM'd me asking me for my SAT studying tips, but because I took the old SAT, I thought, would it be fair to give my old studying tips? So what better way to inform myself of the changes from old SAT to new SAT than by taking the actual SAT for the second time. But since the full SAT is 4 freaking hours, I'm not going to retake all that by myself. So I brought my smart friend Jeremy, who's really good at math, to take the math section for me, and I'll be taking the English and critical reading sections. So at the end, we're going to compile our scores and get our composite.
And the other reason we're doing it is just because we're curious at how we're going to do, because we don't know if we're going to do better or worse. Or
Hopefully by the end of this, we'll decide whether the SAT is actually an accurate reflection of college success. Chances are it probably won't be. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, we did not prepare for this. We did not study for this. We're not going to be cheating. Our egos will be perfectly fine after we bomb this exam. We're like doing this in like half the time that is actually necessary to do these exams. So with that being said, let's take the new SAT.
Nice. Alright.
You know, eraser.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
So we just gotta go as fast as I can, and then whatever I don't finish.
Okay.
Okay, math test.
Oh god, I'm so stressed.
25 minutes. Alright. Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna finish, so let's just like get through as much as we can. We
Alright.
can just score the questions that we
Yeah,
did.
the one we did. Okay.
Okay. Oh dude, I could use both cameras. Like
Oh,
the
angles.
angles.
I swear to God, if I get any of the easy ones wrong, what the fuck is this?
Oh god.
I kinda like it when the phantom peaks glisten, mirror images of what we are and who we be. And I don't think I'm mad for that, I live my whole damn life on ice and I ain't going back to that.
I can do math.
Oh my god, this could be named in so many ways.
I've just been guessing C for everything. Dude, how do you do algebra?
I wouldn't know.
If your answer is like 2, you have to write like 0002 or like.
It doesn't matter for this, like.
Oh yeah.
You're like, am I actually submitting this to the college board?
Wait. There's like side, angle, side. Side, side. There's no angle, side, because that's pass.
Hi. We're taking the SAT for fun.
Oh, really?
I've answered 10 questions in like 15 minutes. Dude, why are they talking about like Christmas shopping?
Wait, I don't remember how to do trigonometry. Don't you get like 200 on the SAT if you put your name?
Really?
Right? I thought the minimum was like 200.
I would like spell my name wrong. Dude, the scrolling, the aggressive scrolling.
I don't know how to do FOIL. My brain's operating at like 110% right now. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Never mind, I got it. It's like, I'll double check my answers. I love how when it's multiple choice you can just like plug in the answers and then just see if it's
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, this article is basically talking about how like buying gifts for holidays is like kind of stupid and definitely lost because you're more willing to spend money on people that they're willing to spend themselves, and like people associate monetary value with like appreciation, so they'll spend money on people for no reason.
Wait, check my answers. This is wrong. I got 2 wrong out of 20 for this one, so that means I got like 90%. Wait.
That's so good. What?
Wait, no, wait. This is
Okay, wait, I'm gonna just check what I did so far. Do you want to read out the answers to me so I can read it faster?
B.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
E.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
A.
No! Yeah.
C.
Okay. No!
C.
Oh, I didn't answer that one. Okay. 18?
D.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
that's it. Dude, this
Please.
conversion chart is
Wait.
harder than the actual test. Out of the 20 questions that I did, I got 3 wrong, and then we estimated that to 350 for the section score. And then you did really well in the math section. So like we extrapolated his 90% on the math section for the entire math section. That would have been a 730. And then our composite score ended up being a 1452. Yeah, do you have anything else to say?
I'm good.
Hey everyone, I just got back home. I didn't think it was that satisfying to just like extrapolate so much of our score. What I decided on doing is I'm going to finish the writing and critical reading sections on my own, and so the only section that we'll be extrapolating for our total score will be the math section. We just don't have a calculator. So I'm going to finish up actually scoring my critical reading and writing, and then I'll get back to you with the final results and some of my thoughts about the new SAT and whether it serves as a good indicator for college success. And also I will be keeping my screen open here so you can see that I'm not cheating. We start at 7:19. I'm gonna give myself half an hour to finish the rest of the critical reading section.
7 months older, air's getting colder, based on the creek. God knows where you are, I'm here waiting for love to scream.
I have 20 seconds to spare, so I'm just gonna take the L. Alright, time to check our answers for the second half of critical reading. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 wrong earlier. So in total, I got 8 wrong in the critical reading section. Out of 52, I got like an 85%. Finished the grammar section off camera because my battery died. There wasn't much that you missed. A whopping 8 minutes and 45 seconds left, but I'm just gonna grade it right now. I'm very happy with how I did. Out of 44 questions, I only got 1 wrong. I don't remember if they used to put like those obscure vocabulary questions in either critical reading or writing, but those always trip me up so much, and I'm really glad they got rid of them. I'm now going to calculate the composite. Overall, for the critical reading and writing sections, I got a 740. And then extrapolating Jeremy's math score, that was about a 730. So that makes the total score a 1470. Yay! I converted the 1470 to the old SAT scoring system, and that would have been an equivalent of a 2110. What do I have left to say about the new SAT? I think there were a lot of really great changes made. They got rid of extraneous vocabulary that you're literally never gonna use unless you read like really esoteric novels. The grammar section is still pretty straightforward. I think they incorporated more of like analysis. And I also noticed that these practice tests have a lot more visuals and graphs that you have to analyze, so I think that's a really important skill that they incorporated into the new SAT. Math, I can't say anything about math because I didn't take it. I do remember taking the PSAT though, which was based on the new format of the SAT, and I do remember that the math section was actually pretty difficult compared to the old SAT. And my honest opinion about the old to new SAT is that the old SAT definitely was easier to study for, in the sense that there's a lot of pattern recognition, so the more tests that you take, the more beneficial and more prepared you are to take the actual exam. With the new SAT, I definitely think it's more important to focus on the mistakes that you made rather than brute force just like cramming as many tests as you can. Which is really interesting because initially I was just going to do a study tips video and say take as many practice tests as possible. While you still want to do practice a lot, it's more important, I think, for the new SAT to actually categorize the types of questions you get wrong and really understand where you went wrong in terms of your mistakes. I definitely will say that I think the new SAT is a better indicator of what you've learned in high school and the skills you've developed, rather than the old SAT where it was sort of just like, do you have enough money to afford SAT prep services? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would say that I enjoyed making it, but that would be a lie. Ugh. Don't stress too much about the numbers. You are definitely worth more than your SAT score. I will leave links to the practice tests down below. They are free and available for you to practice with. Please leave any comments down below with questions that you might have, or if you want to see the study tips video from me regarding the new SAT. Follow me on social media if you'd like to keep up with like polls and stuff that I like to put out on my Instagram regarding video ideas. And yeah, that's all I got for this video. I will see you in the future very soon. Bye!